Hello, welcome to my channel. This is a short presentation about polynomials. What is an algebraic expression? It is a mathematical calculation where some numbers are replaced by letters. For instance, this is a mathematical calculation. When I replace, for example, 3 by t, I can have an algebraic expression. A polynomial is an algebraic expression where only we have this 4 operation over the letter, plus, minus, times, or the power of this letter. By convention, the multiplication symbol times is not written between a number and a letter. For example, this expression is not a polynomial because it contains the division by t. But this one is a polynomial, and we can write it without the multiplication symbol, as you can see. Every one of these 4 are called terms of a polynomial. And monomial is a one-term polynomial, binomial is two-term polynomial, and so on. This is a monomial. We can see, or a term, we can see that we have minus 4t to the 5th. We call minus 4 the coefficient of the term, t is called the variable, and 5 is called the exponent. We say that two terms are similar if they have the same variable and exponent. So between those, among these 5 terms, we can see that only minus 4t squared and 5t squared are similar because they have the same variable t and the same exponent too. We can add monomials only if they are similar. So minus 4t to the 5th can be added to 3t to the 5th by adding the coefficient and conserving the same variable and exponent. We can subtract them by subtracting the coefficient also. When we add or subtract non-similar monomial, we form binomials. As you can see, we can form a binomial by addition and by subtracting. We can multiply monomials. For example, we can always multiply monomials if they are similar or not. So when we multiply two monomials, we multiply the coefficient and we add the exponent. So as you can see, minus 4 times 3 is minus 12, and 5 plus 5 is 10. We can also multiply non-similar. Minus 4 times 2 is minus 8, and 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay, minus 8, t7. We can sometimes divide monomials and obtain a monomial. For example, we can divide these two monomial. We divide the coefficient, minus 4 divided by 2 is minus 2, and 5 minus 2 is 3. We can also divide minus 4t to the 5th divided by 3t to the 5th. We have minus 4 over 3, it is minus 4 thirds, and 5 minus 5 is 0. T0 is by convention equals 1. So we have only minus 4 over 3, and this is the monomial. We cannot obtain a monomial if we divide, for example, 2t to the t squared divided by minus 4t to the 5th. We can divide the coefficient, and we have minus 1/2 t to the minus 3. T to the minus 3 is divided by t3, and it's not a monomial because we have division before the t. We can add more polynomials times by adding only the similar terms. And we can subtract them also. A polynomial is said to be reduced and ordered if it has no similar terms and the terms are arranged based on their exponent. Minus 4t5 plus t plus 3t5 plus t squared is not a reduced polynomial because it has two similar terms, which are minus 45 plus 35. We can add them and we have minus t5 plus t plus 2t squared. This polynomial, the second polynomial, is reduced because it has no similar, but it's not ordered because 5, 1, 2 is not the good order. We can order them by decreasing order, minus t5 plus 2t squared plus t, or increasing order, t plus 2t squared minus t5. All those are ordered, reduced. Multiplying polynomials, we can write that. We can also omit symbol times between the parentheses, and we use distributive property to make this multiplication. So minus 45 is distributed to the second polynomial, and t also is distributed to the other, and then we distribute the two others, and we have to make those for multiplication, and we have finally the multiplication of these two polynomials. We called a degree of a polynomial the highest exponent, and here it's 3, for example. So the degree of a polynomial is its highest exponent. And minus 4, the first, is called the leading coefficient of the polynomial, and minus 1 is called the constant term of the polynomial because it has no variable, so it's a constant. If we want to calculate P1, P of 1, we replace T by 1, so minus 4 plus 2 plus 3 plus minus 1, and we have a 0. P of 2, we replace T by 2, so minus 4, 2 cubes, so it's minus 4 times 8 minus 32, plus 2 t squared, 2 squared is 4, 4 times 2, 8, plus 3 times 2 is 6, minus 1, and we have minus 90. Root of a polynomial. We can say that 1 is a root of p of t because p of 1, as you can see, is equals to 0. This means that p of t is divisible by t minus 1. And so we can write that p of t equals t minus 1 times another polynomial q of t. So as a final reflection, try to find q of t, beginning by guessing its degree, its leading coefficient, and its constant terms. Thank you for watching, and for the second time. See you.